A lot of accidents are caused by spaced out kids. A lot of activists are frustrated. A lot of agents are together. A lot of A-list stars are in this movie. A lot of ambient product have months of shelf life. A lot of Americans don't have health insurance. A lot of ancillary industries are involved. A lot of applications get rejected because people wait too long to mail in their forms. A lot of babies will be born in China over the next 5 years. A lot of back pain is caused by old mattresses and chairs. A lot of banks are gouging people on interest rates. A lot of big matches were held during the 15-day period. A lot of birds fly further south as winter comes on. A lot of bubbles were burst. A lot of businesses are betting on an economic recovery. A lot of butter is on a piece of bread. A lot of camera phone holders and digital camera owners say that they enjoy the convenience. A lot of career officers feel that way. A lot of cars are driving in the park. A lot of cats live here. A lot of celebrities were at the benefit concert. A lot of chemo patients use it. A lot of cherries are grown in many places around this part of California. A lot of chicken flying out the door. A lot of chicks there. A lot of children feel this way. A lot of children in America drink sodas every day. A lot of children made snowmen and had snowball fights. A lot of cloak and dagger activity was involved in the appointment of the director. A lot of cloak and dagger activity was involved in the designation of the director. A lot of commentators seem intent on obfuscating the whole picture. A lot of companies have basketball teams. A lot of companies have gone bankrupt in recent years. A lot of congressmen defer their income over time. A lot of conjecture, speculation, and hyperbole. A lot of construction and the rising number of cars on the roads also contribute to air pollution. A lot of cosmologists infuse their thoughts with a sense of awe at this vast expanse. A lot of countries stopped buying and selling the skins of tigers. A lot of couples worry they'll have to start swinging from the chandeliers to spice things up. A lot of credit must go to the chairman and his father. A lot of crime has a correlation with the minimum wage. A lot of crying, some nightmares. A lot of customers feel that way until they try it. A lot of Democrats are fed up with this war. A lot of Democrats probably feel this way. A lot of different candies are on sale at the store. A lot of different challenges popped up after that. A lot of different methods are used to get the word out to potential customers. A lot of dogs are running down the street. A lot of dot-coms were under pressure from their investors. A lot of drivers have a serious attitude problem. A lot of dust came through the windows. A lot of editing is being outsourced to freelancers. A lot of editing is put out to freelancers. A lot of education is needed to become an accountant. A lot of effort has gone into making this event a success. A lot of efforts have been made to boost the birth rate. A lot of employees are being laid off recently. A lot of environmentalists threw up their hands in horror. A lot of eschatology is simply a hypothesis. A lot of factories discharge poisons into the water. A lot of factories emit poisons into the air. A lot of factories were built around the mouth of the river. A lot of factors contributed to the collapse. A lot of families are on a budget and face time constraints. A lot of families have driven to the beach. A lot of family-type premises have moved out of town. A lot of famous people have done it. A lot of fans came to see them sing and dance. A lot of fans sent stories about their unlucky situations. A lot of farmland became completely flooded. A lot of fathers, the same thing. A lot of female fans came for us today. A lot of female hormones come out. A lot of flooding is urban and non-fluvial. A lot of folks around here gonna miss you. A lot of folks don't want to admit it. A lot of folks live with the pate exposed. A lot of folks think it's rude to interrupt. A lot of foot traffic can lead to higher sales. A lot of fossilized dinosaur footprints are found there. A lot of fossilized dinosaur footprints are found there, the company said. A lot of friends put messages of condolence on her Facebook page. A lot of friends showed up for his birthday party. A lot of friends showed up for the barbecue. A lot of fun for me. A lot of fun you are. A lot of German breweries support sports. A lot of gin was drunk. A lot of girls like you work for us. A lot of girls take cues from their mother when it comes to men. A lot of good books are published in Norway. A lot of good buy one get one free deals going on at Costco this week. A lot of good people died in there. A lot of good teams did not play as expected. A lot of good things on sale at Hyundai department store. A lot of grandstanding, no real soul. A lot of great cooks go to France to master their cooking. A lot of growth in the southern hemisphere. A lot of guys are crying. A lot of guys didn't feel that way. A lot of guys don't like him. A lot of guys don't, you know. A lot of guys go online to talk about their computers. A lot of guys have a little something on the side. A lot of guys turn gay in prison. A lot of guys warned me you were a pain in the ass. A lot of guys will keep eating tuna. A lot of hangover relief soups in Korea also use bean sprouts. A lot of help you were. A lot of her songs are quite dirge-like. A lot of high schoolers will flock to Sungkyunkwan University. A lot of high-quality DIY furniture is being released in the low price range. A lot of his fortune was also passed on to his family. A lot of his language was revealing. A lot of homes were washed away because of mudslides. A lot of homework burdens me. A lot of houses have been built along this road. A lot of important matters will remain unaddressed. A lot of important things were in that wallet. A lot of incredible things happened there. A lot of information is disseminated like that. A lot of information was there, it just wasn't widely disseminated. A lot of innocent people are gonna die. A lot of inspiration is needed. A lot of iron ore is found in this region. A lot of irritation was caused to London people. A lot of it can be dictated by his body language. A lot of it didn't pan out. A lot of it goes unguarded. A lot of it is denial. A lot of it. A lot of it's gone missing. A lot of jobs were lost over this incident. A lot of kids are overweight couch potatoes. A lot of kids are squeamish, which means they feel uncomfortable dissecting an animal. A lot of kids like to hang out at malls. A lot of kids think that mucus is kind of gross. A lot of kids visited it to enjoy skating. A lot of knowledge comes from fairy tales. A lot of Korean products have entered overseas markets. A lot of Korean soccer fans are hoping he guides the team well. A lot of Korean stars continued to gain popularity throughout Asia. A lot of Korean youngsters are also studying to take civil service examinations. A lot of Koreans are mourning his death regardless of their religions. A lot of K-pop fans are learning Korean because of their love for K-pop. A lot of land will wash away into the sea, too. A lot of language students want to run before they can walk. A lot of leaves are piled up on the street. A lot of little girls look alike, I guess. A lot of lives are at stake. A lot of lives could be at stake. A lot of lost property is never claimed. A lot of love for the man in the room. A lot of major actors do nude scenes. A lot of male athletes practice yoga. A lot of male idols present. A lot of male viewers will be thrilled. A lot of manpower to shoot 3 guys. A lot of marathon races take place in spring. A lot of marinated shrimp restaurants have popped up recently. A lot of master artisans participated in returning the gate to its original condition. A lot of memorable things happened in 2010. A lot of memories in here, a lot of memories. A lot of men like her because she is so nice and kind. A lot of men suffer in silence, fearing pals will laugh. A lot of men wouldn't still be here. A lot of money gift has come in for my daughter's wedding. A lot of money goes into extracurricular education as well. A lot of money in the AI. A lot of money is expected to be saved from this. A lot of money is riding on it. A lot of money was spent on it. A lot of money, time, and effort is going into the process. A lot of mortgage assets, their average maturity is around 10 years. A lot of mothers bring their kids to the daycare center. A lot of movie buffs showed up at the film festival. A lot of movie buffs turned out for the event. A lot of music, all of it burned. A lot of my clothes look out of date. A lot of my CO employees have stayed with the company for years. A lot of my colleagues were late for work that day because of the snowy weather conditions. A lot of my family are in America and there you have to tip. A lot of my foreign friends like Hollywood stars. A lot of my friends also have private lessons. A lot of my friends are undecided. A lot of my friends came to the airport to see me off. A lot of my friends follow baseball. A lot of my friends got drafted. A lot of my friends want to go to America. A lot of my friends were still in it. A lot of my most precious childhood memories have been recently revived because I now have a niece. A lot of my nurses are calling in sick. A lot of my problems were because I was bullied at school. A lot of my scenes were shot in the rain. I caught a bad cold from that. A lot of my work has become second nature. A lot of necessities are running low. A lot of negotiating has been going on behind the scenes. A lot of new building is going on at the moment. A lot of new homes are being built on the edge of town. A lot of new houses should be coming on the market soon. A lot of new products are packaged so that people can easily toss a salad at home. A lot of new tearjerkers opened in movie theaters this fall. A lot of nonsense has been written about speed reading. A lot of old-timers bemoan this. A lot of ordinary people who know the lie of the land are worried. A lot of organizations and volunteers gave helping hands to neighbors all over the country. A lot of other greedy clowns have bankrupted the UK. A lot of our questions will cross-reference. A lot of our residents are hesitant at first. A lot of our things are irreplaceable. A lot of our work used to be done by the executive. A lot of pain, nothing to worry about. A lot of parents just take it in stride, or even condone it. A lot of parents will now be looking over their shoulder all the time. A lot of partying and a lot of drinking. A lot of patience is also needed. A lot of patients feel that way at first. A lot of people addicted to their smartphones. A lot of people also rent home appliances. A lot of people are adopted. A lot of people are at that party. A lot of people are closeted not by choice but by circumstance. A lot of people are concerned. A lot of people are curious about your resignation. A lot of people are dying of hunger in the third world. A lot of people are getting canned these days. A lot of people are getting very worried about piracy. A lot of people are glued to their phones. A lot of people are going to visit their ancestors' graves. A lot of people are gonna die if we don't stop this. A lot of people are gonna die. A lot of people are growing periwinkle. A lot of people are hung over the next day. A lot of people are in favor of the government's plan. A lot of people are in line. A lot of people are interested in this fight. A lot of people are interested in Vaughn's journey. A lot of people are involved. A lot of people are moving back home. A lot of people are on the street. A lot of people are on their way home for holiday. A lot of people are out sick this week. A lot of people are pinning the flags to their tents. A lot of people are proposing her. A lot of people are pulling out all the stops and, back in the constituencies, they are working like Billio. A lot of people are running on the street. A lot of people are scared to chillate. A lot of people are scratching their heads and trying to figure out what happened. A lot of people are shaken up. A lot of people are shocked. A lot of people are smart enough to get away with murder. A lot of people are starting to sell in this bear market. A lot of people are still blindly obedient to him. A lot of people are talking about a new epoch. A lot of people are thankful for those. A lot of people are unfaithful. A lot of people are upset by some of this. A lot of people are very apprehensive about it. A lot of people are very upset and cross about that. A lot of people are very, very, upset. A lot of people are watching me. A lot of people are watching. A lot of people are wearing this style. A lot of people are worried about park. A lot of people are, but not everyone. A lot of people around me have gotten vision enhancement surgery. A lot of people ask me not to write things. A lot of people assume on sight that Lisa's not American. A lot of people attended the trial. A lot of people been raised by their grandmother. A lot of people burn out and don't survive. A lot of people came to the charity bazaar and bought various items. A lot of people came to the party. A lot of people can help us there. A lot of people can't handle images like this. A lot of people come by this place. A lot of people commute to and from Seoul. A lot of people complain about their dumb boss. A lot of people complain our telephone is always busy. A lot of people consider me small and prestigious. A lot of people could be hurt. A lot of people could learn from it. A lot of people depend on you. A lot of people die waiting for a transplant. A lot of people died here. A lot of people died today. A lot of people died up here today. A lot of people dig downwards. A lot of people do it. A lot of people do not have confidence in themselves. A lot of people do not know about how serious starvation is. A lot of people do volunteer work or charity work these days. A lot of people don't know what they are. A lot of people don't like me, I guess. A lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people don't tell us the truth. A lot of people don't want me. A lot of people dream. And while they are busy dreaming, the really happy and successful people are busy doing. A lot of people drink bottled water in Spain. A lot of people drowned. A lot of people eat here. A lot of people eat out less because of the poor economy. A lot of people emulate what we do, our style of dress, what we say. A lot of people end up paying through the nose for their utility bills. A lot of people enjoyed dancing in public. A lot of people escaped from a nearby country. A lot of people face it. A lot of people feel that way about the Bible, you know. A lot of people fell under the influence of that thing. A lot of people gathered by. A lot of people get Botox to make wrinkles disappear, but I haven't tried that myself yet. A lot of people get hit by cars there. A lot of people get much better with treatment. A lot of people go back to their hometown, so the roads and trains are very crowded. A lot of people gonna get a kick out of that. A lot of people have asked us why we don't use fly spray. A lot of people have been having a tough time because of the poor air quality in Korea recently. A lot of people have lost perspective as to what the police are for. A lot of people have questioned your motives. A lot of people have tightened their belts due to the economic slump. A lot of people here are pretty shocked and saddened. A lot of people hoped Garfield Lins might be out of commission forever. A lot of people I meet are like that. A lot of people in Japan go to see cherry blossoms when they're in full bloom. A lot of people in my community like living here. A lot of people in the area are against the shopping complex plan. A lot of people in this city don't. A lot of people in this photo are dead. A lot of people in Washington were very upset. A lot of people jumped on me about that, you know. A lot of people jumped on the bandwagon. A lot of people lamented his death. A lot of people liked your Facebook page. A lot of people lined up to get tickets in front of the box office. A lot of people listen to the radio in the mornings. A lot of people live with hurt. A lot of people living in one apartment. A lot of people look on it like that. A lot of people look up to me. A lot of people looked on him as a healer. A lot of people lost their jobs because of this incident. A lot of people may stay away. A lot of people may wonder why it is that their babies can laugh so much sooner than they can talk. A lot of people might agree with you. A lot of people misunderstand how a vegetarian diet works. A lot of people mourned his passing. A lot of people need help. A lot of people need liver transplants. A lot of people need your help. A lot of people of the world speak English. A lot of people on social media were commenting that maybe she went too far. A lot of people pointed out that we got quiet. A lot of people protested about the new working hours. A lot of people question that. A lot of people read books off their computer screens as opposed to carrying around an actual book. A lot of people really didn't know what eminent domain was. A lot of people rule it out completely. A lot of people said the same thing to me. A lot of people saw Pulp Fiction. A lot of people say, oh, you were in the right place at the right time. A lot of people say that about me. A lot of people say that. A lot of people say they feel comfortable with me. A lot of people say they get along well with certain blood types, or that they are at odds with others. A lot of people screw around. A lot of people seem to be eating salads for lunch nowadays. A lot of people seem to want to call me out. A lot of people seem to watch baseball broadcasts online these days. A lot of people seem to go for the idea. A lot of people shout out different things. A lot of people showed up at the party. A lot of people showed up for the party. A lot of people showed up. A lot of people still believe in heroes. A lot of people still believe in Jack. A lot of people still love to sing that song. A lot of people still visit his grave. A lot of people stood around in a circle watching the fight. A lot of people take it lightly. A lot of people take off on Wednesday or Thursday and then go back to work the following Thursday or Friday. A lot of people talk about ants. A lot of people these days instantly assume that English and success in Korea are interrelated, but nothing could be further from the truth. A lot of people think it's a bit snobby. A lot of people think it's like size. A lot of people think that sexual assault is rape. A lot of people think we're just out to kill things. A lot of people think you guys are romantically involved. A lot of people thought they would lower it, but that's what went down.